Here is how you can use breakout rooms for your visitor and guest orientation. In your meetings, you've got all of the members labeled, so you know their names. You've got your visitors, and in this case, I've used G for guest. This is near the end of the meeting, when all the visitors introduce themselves. Of course, they have V in front of their name. So do the guests, which are members from other chapters, and we label those during the meeting. We find it easier to label them with a G, change their V to a G, so we know who the guests are and we know who the visitors are. Then when it comes time for the visitor orientation, we are able to create 2 breakout rooms, and we assign those manually. And we click create, and then the first room we name visitor orientation, and the second name we rename as guests. Then we're able to assign. We keep all of the regular members in. We're able to go through everybody who's identified with a V goes into the visitor orientation. Everybody who is a guest goes in with the guest orientation. We also always put 1 or 2 members in with the guests, often a visitor host or somebody who's invited them, just to keep the conversation going. And in the visitor orientation, you would also add either it could be any 1 to 3 of the president, vice president, or trained visitor hosts. Then when everybody is assigned, when the president says that the visitors are now going into a visitor orientation, we click and open all rooms, and they are automatically moved into the meeting room, into the breakout rooms, and the members are kept in the main room for the visitor orientation before the meeting ends to go through the announcements and so on. This is how you can use breakout rooms during the visitor orientation to put the visitors and the guests into breakout rooms.